It's snowed down here in Soldotna, and yeah, looking forward to it. Hopefully we get a few inches. It's supposed to snow the next several days. Not anything exceptional, but it is supposed to be snowing, so this will be a nice change. Got a little Star Wars effect going. You flip the low beams on, you can see a lot better. Anyhow, headed out. I'm gonna go camp out for the night, watch it snow. Definitely won't be any northern lights tonight, but it'll be snowing. So, if you see that disturbance in the snow over there, that's where I just was stuck. And I mean stuck. I had to do some serious digging. There's about 2 inches of ice on top of the sand, but if you break through, then you're stuck between the ice and the sand. And that's what happened, is I broke through the ice and got into the sand, and I just barely had enough juice after shoveling and backing up and going forward and killing it probably 50 times. Thank God for my granny low gear, because I would still be there. But yeah, I was trying to get where I camped last night, and right as I drove off in there, I knew I was in trouble. So yeah, good times. I'm gonna spin around because I'm parked where I want to be. I just had to back up 50 times and go forward 50 times, about 2 feet at a time, and then keep shoveling the snow and the crap out of the way. And then I finally got moving forward and drove back off through that way, the way I came. So yeah, good times. Good learning lesson. Stay off the soft sand when it's got ice on top of it and it's not froze yet. Yep, it is snowing again. Oh, something's outside my van. Well, good morning. As you can see, got the sun starting to poke through. Kind of a lazy day today. Not in any big hurry to go anywhere. I've made all my appointments already for the last couple days. I got one tomorrow, but I woke up at the beach. It's overcast and icky. It snowed most of the night. It's supposed to snow again later today. Cooking some breakfast. Where I got stuck last night trying to get up here. Yep, that would have been bad. I almost got to spend the night right there. I was just about touching the frame. But still a beautiful morning. It's definitely warm. Much warmer than it has been. I think it's, what is it? It says it's 28 degrees, so yeah, it's warmed up quite a bit. It was hovering in the low teens the last few days, so 20 degrees feels pretty toasty. I'm gonna get back to cooking some breakfast. Probably breakfast for a couple days there, because I had a few extra potatoes from the other day, so I'm gonna throw those in. I got some breakfast sausage. I'm gonna have to make some moose sausage. I have some moose in the freezer, so I'll have to make some moose sausage. But yeah, just enjoying a nice lazy morning, enjoying the sun coming through the window, and it's warm. Well, warm by Alaska standards. Well, it's kind of flurrying outside, a little snow, nothing exciting. Breakfast is done. I'm gonna eat up, and then I'm gonna run into town, top off my diesel tank. It's a couple days worth of running on it, and yeah, that's what I'm up to. So there's the carnage from last night, and I know it's been snowed on, so it kind of covered up some of it, but you can see I got stuck right there, and then I backed up, got stuck, every time I could move about a foot to 2 feet at a time. Then I have to get out, dig all the snow and sand and ice out of the way. And I eventually, after killing it, I don't know, probably 25 times, I got a good enough run that in granny gear that I could get out of there and get back to where I came in. Normally I just loop around and come right up this hill and park right there, but like I did the other day. But yeah, I noticed I almost got stuck the last time. I should have known better, but didn't. And it didn't help that the snow's, several inches deep on top of ice. Got the Vanagon all warmed up, and we are gonna head to town. As you can see, it's flurrying still, which is good and bad, I guess. I mean, it's good because more snow camping videos, but bad because some of the spots I like to go are getting harder to get into. I'm gonna get on the highway. Figured I should show that the wheels are packed full of snow and ice and probably some sand. I gotta hope they aren't too bad on the highway. I'm sure it'll be a little out of balance for a little bit. How do you know the wind was blowing last night? Well, you can't even see their tire tracks in the snow that you drove in on. Yep, it's been blowing pretty good all night. It rocked the van all night long. I mean, it blew all my footprints and everything out of the snow. Hopefully that wind noise isn't too bad. But yeah, I've got a nice snow berm next to me now. Woo! Oh, that just went down my shirt. That was cold. That was cold. Bumped the ice off of here. Burr. Gotta be a beautiful morning, it looks like. It's a little breezy, a little chilly, but there is some blue sky, so I'm gonna go chase that down. I got some projects I gotta do today, so we're off. I'm gonna drive out of this snow. And that was the view behind us. So you can see where I was parked and then where I drove out. But the view, that was what I was looking at, was the view. And it's snowing again. So we are headed somewhere to go find somewhere to sleep. The sky is crazy. I just left Soldotna and it was snowing like crazy. You couldn't hardly see, and then you get 5 miles south of town and now it's crystal clear in spots, and then you got a really cool sunset going, it looks like. And it's not snowing, which was kind of a shocker. I was expecting it to be snowing like crazy down this way too, and it's just right in town. Yeah, good times. Hopefully you can hear that wind. It is whipping out there, shaking the van. Good times. Shaking the van so hard it keeps setting off my watch. Okay, it's 8:05 and it got with the program apparently last night while I was asleep. Several inches of fresh powder. It's still snowing. I know you can't see it in the film, it's dark, but it's still snowing. I got an appointment this morning, so I gotta get moving because it's gonna take me a little longer to get to where I was going.
But yeah, I'll film some here when I get moving again. I'm warming up the Vanagon right now. Got everything kind of put away, ready to travel. And now it's time to go. So I'm gonna get out, wipe off my windshield, because as you can see, it's covered in snow. Get my wipers put back on the windshield, and I'm out of here. There, now you can see it's actually snowing. That's not messing around this morning. You can't even see my tire tracks from last night. That's crazy. Well, I gotta get my butt out of here. I got to get moving. Emergency brake. It'll move a lot quicker. I will back up just for a reference. Yeah, that's all. Not quite warmed up yet. Snow showers briefly, according to my phone. Anyhow, I'm gonna get on the road. Must be a high bunny year, because I've been crossing bunny tracks everywhere on the road. Like, here's more right there. Those are bunny tracks from them jumping across the road. There's more and more. Definitely an upswing in bunnies. There's more and more. Yeah, that's probably the 20th set I've seen. This is what the roads look like. As you can tell, they're